is Amaya Ross, and I'm a Hospitality and Tourism Management student at the University of South Alabama. Join me as a merchandise intern with the PGA Championship. First, we started off with a ride around the course at Valhalla Golf Club. We then headed to the PGA shop before the course opened to make sure our products were stocked and ready to go for the day. Later on, during our break, we got to head out to the course to watch some of the players. We ended up at a meet and greet with some of the players, so here's Max Homa, Wyndham Clark, and Tony Finau. We then headed back to the shop to get ready for day 2 of the championship. And that's my day in the life. Go Jags!
The nature in Iceland is just gorgeous. This was a study abroad, faculty-led program for 1 week in Iceland where we studied sustainable business practices, and we were able to go from nature to the city life to companies. From the downtown, we went into the natural architecture of Iceland and enjoyed the waterfalls and seeing all of the natural beauty that Iceland has to offer. Being on the island of Iceland, we traveled from their downtown and their churches and into the harbor, where we had the opportunity to learn from this marginal Arctic economy and learn about their imports and exports and how they're introducing sustainability into this industry. We were able to meet with the CEO of Iceland's NASDAQ. I think the main thing that I learned from not being in the classroom was seeing how a whole culture is working together in their sustainability goals. I feel like stepping outside of the classroom allows you to really figure out your purpose in this big, beautiful world.
Hi, my name is Stella Bell. I went on a faculty-led trip to Ecuador and the Galapagos, and it was our USA Healthcare Abroad trip. During my trip, we got to tour a bunch of hospitals and see the aspect of what their healthcare system looks like in Ecuador and compare it to how our healthcare system is over here in the States. We also got to serve at a preschool, and assess the children and see where they were academically and just physically for their age and if they were where they're supposed to be. And it was just awesome being able to see the kids and play with them. And yes, there was a language barrier, but just seeing how happy they were to hang out with us and play with us every single day brought so much joy into my heart, and I just loved it. So while we were in Ecuador, we went to a museum that was right on the equator, and what they do there is they just tell you every little aspect of what's so important about the equator, and there's actually a difference when you're standing on the north side of it compared to the south side of it. It was so cool to just see even the difference in the temperature and the wind blowing. Very subtle, but has a huge impact to them that live right on the equator. So we were in Quito, Ecuador. That's one of the biggest cities they have there. And just looking at all the architecture, it's definitely old, very few modern buildings. And we got to go into a couple museums and see the art and how important that is because it tells their story through generations and generations. And the different chapels and buildings, just seeing where they go on a daily basis, the different buildings they get to walk by in the downtown area. That's super cool. And all the houses still have the very old architecture, the arches. You don't have a ton of the modern brick that we have painted or anything. For any students looking to go abroad, I think it's really important just to think that this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and if you're looking to have a little bit of adventure into that course curriculum, this is definitely a great opportunity for you.
Hey y'all, I'm Becca and I'm going to take you through a day in my life as a senior majoring in computer science at the University of South Alabama. I always start my day with a cup of coffee a couple hours before my first class. Today is an intro to cultural anthropology class over in the chemistry building where we're going over our art section before I head over to the student center for a quick lunch before I had to head to Shelby for my database design class where we go over SQL. After that, I got a quick drink before working in my research lab on a project and on my online philosophy class. And then I went to the Day Zero Cybersecurity Club, which was a game night because it was our last meeting. After that, I went back to my room and I played a game before heading to the caf to meet up with a friend for dinner. And then we went to the rec to play a quick game of pool to end the night. And that was a day in my life at the University of South Alabama. Thanks for watching. Good luck.
I just feel alive.
Hey y'all, I'm Emily. I'm a biology major in the Arts and Sciences department here at South. This is my walk on the way to class, followed by a trip to the gym to get a quick workout in. We go to Evolution, and then I go to the library to watch Netflix and hang out just before my next class, which is calculus. Math is my favorite. It's super fun. And then we go to Chick-fil-A for lunch, get a quick break, and then we practice our sign language for our final. And I was talking about my study abroad trip to Ecuador. I finished off at work. That's my work setup, and here's me just leaving my voicemails for people. I'm a JAG guide, so I just call people all day, and I'm like, hey, it's time to submit your application, or hey, it's time to sign up for orientation. We'll see you in the fall. Go Jags. I take a quick break to stand by the pool, go to a yoga class in our student center, and followed by a baseball game at the end of the day. Thank you for coming to a day in the life at South.
To all our graduating Jaguars, the day you've long awaited has finally arrived, And I want to take a moment to commend each and every one of you for the hard work, dedication, and perseverance you've shown throughout your time here at the University of South Alabama. Today is not about your GPA or the final 100% on your degree evaluation. It's about everything you've invested to get to this point. It's about the countless hours of studying, the challenges you've overcome, the growth you've experienced, and yes, even the tears along the way. Each of you made a choice to be here, to commit to earning your degree at this great institution, and to no surprise, you made it. Whether this is your first degree or your third, you've chosen a path that will lead you to even greater things. The lessons you've learned and the people you've met will shape the rest of your life. And while today is a celebration of all you've accomplished, it's also a reminder of the bright future that awaits you. I'm so proud of all of you, and I'm grateful to be a part of this moment. Congratulations, graduates of the University of South Alabama. You've earned this. Go Jags!
On behalf of the USA National Alumni Association and more than 100,000 fellow alumni, I am honored to congratulate you today. As a fellow graduate, I appreciate your hard work and the sacrifices you've made that have led to this achievement. I also know the value of the degree you've received and the significant impact they will have throughout your lives. As alumni, we represent the essence of South's mission in the world. Along with you, we renew our pledge to be proud examples of USA through our generosity and support of the university and its mission. As you embark on the next phases of your lives, know that it is not just you against the world. You are one of thousands of Jaguars worldwide. To help maintain and strengthen your relationship with your fellow alumni, I encourage you to join the association and take part in one of its chapters and societies across the country. Participate in the association's many events, including National Game Watch parties, Jaguar Journeys travel opportunities, and alumni and friends gatherings. When you become a member of the National Alumni Association, you join a group of alumni dedicated to creating a positive impact on the university, our students, and your fellow graduates. In early 2020, we opened the McQueen Alumni Center, or the MAC as it's called. This beautiful facility is your home on campus for tailgating, reunions, lectures, special events, and so much more. It will also serve as home base for homecoming weekend next fall. Congratulations, we welcome you and we look forward to helping you maintain your relationship with USA. Go Jags!
Good morning. Please remain standing for the presentation of colors, the national anthem, and the invocation. The national anthem will be performed by Tamarius McDuffie, senior music major, and the University Commencement Band conducted by Dr. William Peterson, associate professor of music.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly wheeled at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed. On the rockets and the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, see those that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the fair, on the home of the brave.
Dr. Michael Mitchell, Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students, will give the invocation.
We pause in the beauty of this day and in the magnificence of this occasion with two words: thank you. We are grateful for each and every journey in this arena today, and today we are grateful to be a part of a milestone in the lives of these South Alabama Jaguars. We acknowledge today that our faculty stand in celebration and recognition of our graduates, but that they too have learned from the journeys that are represented here today. We are grateful today for the loved ones that you've placed in our lives. They are here today as a reminder that very few things are accomplished alone, and for that, we are forever thankful. We are grateful for today's speaker. May he inspire the spirits of those who sit amongst us. We are thankful today that his path has crossed ours. Finally, we ask your blessings on today's graduates as they step out into the world and step into the purpose that is created for them. We ask that they use this journey and what they've learned here to help someone else and to make a difference for us all. We remain thankful for the University of South Alabama and each life that it touches through its mission of promoting discovery, health, and learning. Amen.
Please be seated. Along with President Bonner, it is my pleasure to welcome our outstanding Board of Trustees, distinguished guests, our commencement speaker, the Honorable William Sandys Stimson, and our faculty and staff. And of course, perhaps most importantly, our class of 2024, along with your friends and families to today's commencement ceremony. It is indeed a special day, one in which our students will become alumni, and making today extra special, at this fall 2024 commencement, we recognize our 100,000th alumnus of the University of South Alabama. And rather than identify one of you who earned that status as our 100th graduate, you can, as a class, be credited with helping chisel this historic moment into the history of the university. We ask that each of you remain with us until the end of today's program to help us celebrate this special moment. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce the fourth president of the University of South Alabama, President Joe Bonner.
Good morning. Oh, come on, you can do better than that. Good morning. Let me add my welcome to the many distinguished guests who are filling the Mitchell Center arena today. And let me also add my personal thanks and congratulations to the class of 2024. You represent yourselves, your fellow graduates, and over 100,000 alumni of the flagship of the Gulf Coast extremely well. By chance, have any of you heard of our spirit buttons? Well, the graduates have one in their seat today, in their chair today. And it was specifically designed to mark this momentous occasion of 100,000 graduates in the first 61 years. We hope each of you and your families will stay around until the conclusion of this celebration, where we will officially commemorate our 100,000th graduate. Obviously, this is a proud moment for your family, and they're filling the rafters of the Mitchell Center. Many of you have been waiting for this moment for a long, long time. It's truly a historic occasion. It's also a terrific moment for our faculty and staff and all of the many other people who helped you, graduates, get to this part of your journey and cross this important finish line. So graduates, I'm going to ask each of you to do something that I know many of you have done individually. Please join me in thanking your family for all the love, support, prayers, and encouragement that they've given to you all these years to get you where you are today. I often tell our graduates that today is just the beginning. While commencement represents the end of your journey to get this degree, the beginning starts now for so many other things in life. It may be graduate school, it may be service to your country in our military, a career, or some other opportunity to contribute to make sure that wherever you put down roots, that the doors will open for you with that degree from the University of South Alabama. It's also the beginning for us too, because 100,000 graduates makes for a mighty strong foundation on which to build. I hope you each continue on your journey and allow us to always be a part of it. Now, in addition to greeting each of you, I have the distinct honor of welcoming today's commencement speaker, the Mayor of Mobile, Mayor Sandy Stimson. You know, we're in a golden age here in Mobile, a golden era, and Mayor Stimson is one of the chief reasons why. Since 2013, when he was first elected, Mayor Stimson has ushered in a new culture at City Hall, emphasizing transparency, honesty, effectiveness, and efficiency. His accomplishments are too many to list, but they include turning around the city's financial position, as well as leading a successful annexation effort that brought in thousands of new residents to once again make Mobile the second largest city in the state of Alabama. Commercial air traffic will soon be moving to a brand new international airport in downtown Mobile at Brookley Field. The Port of Alabama, according to Forbes magazine, is the second fastest growing port in America. An outdated civic center is finally being torn down to make way for a new state-of-the-art arena that will bring even more entertainment and events to Mobile. And arguably no one did more to help bring the I-10 bridge back to a vibrant project that will one day soon connect Mobile and Baldwin counties along I-10. No one did more than Mayor Stimson. Mayor, are you sure we can't talk you into another 4 years? Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the 108th Mayor of the City of Mobile, our commencement speaker, the Honorable Sandy Stimson.
Good morning, graduates. Good morning, graduates. It's been said that you will be the same person 5 years from now as you are today, except for the people that you meet and the books that you read. Today, you're not the same people as you were 5 years ago. Certainly, you're more educated, knowledgeable enough to be earning a degree from the University of South Alabama. So, congratulations. Proud parents and families, and esteemed faculty, President Bonner, Mrs. Mitchell, and Board of Trustees, it is indeed a high honor to be addressing you and the graduates this morning. President Bonner, thank you for those very kind words, but you know that no individual can do what you said. It's only through a collaborative effort that we continue to move this city forward. And we thank you for the part that the University of South Alabama plays in that. In preparation for this speech, I recently met with 15 students from your graduating class, wanting to hear their stories about what brought them here, their experiences as students, and their future plans. These students represented a cross-section of your class: adult learners, athletes, artists, international students, teachers, as well as working professionals. Some were in their early 20s, and one was more seasoned, somewhat like President Bonner and myself. A few of the common denominators all were here with the thought of bettering their current station in life. All could single out a single professor that meant a lot. All expressed great appreciation for the university in general. And almost all loved the beauty of the campus. When asked if given the opportunity to be President Bonner for a day, some said they would fix on-campus parking. Others said they would expand the menu in the cafeteria. When asked if they had ever prayed about test results and grades, most chuckled and nodded affirmatively. Based on our conversations, if I was the accrediting agency for the university, South Alabama would get the highest of scores. Kudos to President Bonner, the administration, and the faculty. Graduates, shortly you receive your diploma, so you're all set. Multiple employers will come knocking down your door with six-figure job applications, right? Well, hopefully. But just remember, your diploma only opens the door to employment. Your success will depend on 5 things, all of which you control: your character, your integrity, your work ethic, courage, and how you treat others. Back to the quote by Charlie Tremendous Jones, "You will be the same person in 5 years as you are today, except for the people that you meet and the books you read." Upon your graduation today, you're more educated in your field of study simply because of the textbooks and course materials that you studied and the professors who taught you. For the next few minutes, I want to tell you about a couple of books, people that I've met that have changed my life for the better. 25 years ago, a good friend called and suggested that I meet his friend, Andy Andrews. At the time, Andy was living on Ono Island and had an incredible personal story of resilience and perseverance. He had once been homeless, living under the pier at Gulf Shores, but would go on to become a highly successful comedian and a New York Times best-selling author. Wanting to pivot from the world of comedy, Andy had written a manuscript for a book. Over a period of 3 years, he sent it to 51 publishers, all who turned it down. Countless people encouraged him to give it up. But it was the 52nd, Thomas Nelson Incorporated, who published The Traveler's Gift. Eventually, it landed on 7 bestseller lists under the genres of fiction, nonfiction, business, religion, self-help, and literature. Today, it has been published in more than 40 languages. With over 6 million copies of The Traveler's Gift sold, plus his 26 other books, Andy has changed countless lives for the better, mine included. Thank goodness that he did not listen to the naysayers. Another story. In 2010, I just finished a speech at the Business Council of Alabama's annual meeting. Afterwards, someone said, "Sandy, when are you running for governor?" I told them I'm not running for anything. They turned to my wife, Jean, and they said, "When is he running for governor?" She said, "I don't know, but he will be married to his second wife when he does." We're approaching 50 years next year. Prior to this chance encounter, my thoughts and conversations about running for office were always fleeting. But that simple question caused us to have more serious discussions, which led to a sea change in our lives. This person wasn't someone that I was hanging out with, but he saw and heard something and encouraged me to stretch my own limited thoughts. Now you know about one of the many pieces of that mosaic of thoughts and input that led to my decision to run for mayor and why I'll never run for governor. No matter what your station in life, your occupation, your story is still being written. Your very presence here is testimony to your desire for self-improvement. Going forward, the rewards may become greater, but so do the risks. It takes vision to avoid ambushes and preparation to seize opportunities. The process does not stop with receiving your diploma. Sir John Parker, a member of Airbus's Board of Trustees, frequently told his audiences, "You must seize the opportunity of a lifetime during the lifetime of the opportunity." It's like being second string on a sports team. You're sitting on the bench thinking, "Just put me in, coach." Well, when he does, you better be ready. The point is, even when you think that you have it all together, there are things which, when read, would change the focus of your life. Your life is a story, and as long as you're living, it continues to be written. Hopefully you have already read some life-altering books. Others are out there. Go find them. If you want to learn about the single most important building block for the quality of life of an individual, a team, a company, or nation, read The Case for Character by former Alabama Supreme Court Chief Justice Drayton Nabors. If you want to read something to challenge our conventional ways of thinking, read books by Malcolm Gladwell. If you want to read something that's really funny and will make you laugh, read Forrest Gump by Winston Groom. If you want a twofer about wisdom and leadership, get John Maxwell's Leadership Bible and read his annotations about leadership. From the Bible, which is the best-selling book of all time, we know that nothing in life is as valuable as the wisdom to know God's will and how to respond correctly to obstacles and opportunities. Graduates, for some of you, there's a call upon your life. Others, there's a dream to be fulfilled. Don't let naysayers thwart either. Persevere, seek wisdom, start your day in prayer. Read and listen to books that will bring positive changes to your personal relationships. Learn from the mistakes of others. Choose your friends wisely. Listen to the counsel of wise men and women. If you counsel only yourself, your decisions will be based on what you already know, and even the most educated and knowledgeable people are capable of making disastrous decisions. As you go forward, my challenge is for you to become a better person, a better sibling, a better spouse, a better child, a better person. To become more intentional about your reading. If you're not enjoying the books you're reading the wrong books. And also more intentional about hanging out with people who will challenge you to excel, embracing good and shunning evil. My wife's grandmother used to say, if you run with dogs, you're going to get fleas. And if you haven't noticed, you're not dogs, you're jaguars. So now, go make the world a better place to live. Go Jags.
Mayor, thank you so much. Those were inspirational words. We need you to come back up here because our Board of Trustees, of which you once were a member, has bestowed upon you today an honorary doctorate degree. And you were not aware of this, so we brought your wife and your daughter here to capture this moment so they get to call you Dr. Mayor Stimson. I would now ask that Dr. Andy Kent, our Executive Vice President and Provost, as well as the members of the Board of Trustees, join me for the presentation of this honorary degree.
Whereas the University of South Alabama seeks to honor exceptional individuals who have devoted a substantial part of their lives to the service of others and who have distinguished themselves throughout their professional careers, and whereas Mayor William Sandys Stimson is a native of Alabama and is a 1970 graduate of University Military School, and whereas he graduated from University of Alabama in 1975 with a degree in civil engineering before beginning a nearly 40-year career in his family's lumber business, and whereas Mayor Stimson married his wife Jean in 1975, and together they have 4 children and 14 grandchildren, and whereas in 2013, Sandy Stimson became the 108th mayor of the city of Mobile with a bold vision to become One Mobile, a safer, more business and family-friendly city. And whereas since 2013, Mayor Stimson has ushered in a new culture at City Hall, emphasizing transparency, effectiveness, and efficiency. And whereas the accomplishments of Mayor Stimson have drastically improved the city's financial position, resulting in credit rating increases and major reduction in city debt, and whereas he has served on the boards of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Southwest Alabama, the Mobile Area Chamber of Commerce, the Alabama Policy Institute, and the Business Council of Alabama, and is a member of the President's Cabinet at the University of South Alabama and the University of Alabama, and whereas Mayor Stimson has recognized the University of South Alabama as one of the largest economic drivers and employers in Mobile, with nearly 12,000 employees and over 100,000 alumni, and whereas Mayor Stimson recognizes that the Whidden College of Medicine construction project served a greater purpose by contributing to the availability of medical services and physicians for the citizens of Mobile, And whereas in the fall of 2023, Mayor Stimson and the City Council announced a $10 million allocation to USA to assist with the construction of the new Whidden College of Medicine facility, which is notably the first time in USA's history to receive an allocation of that size and significance from the City of Mobile. And therefore, be it resolved, for his dedication and his many contributions to the state of Alabama and support for the university, the Board of Trustees of the University of South Alabama is proud to bestow upon Mayor William Sandy Stimson this day the degree of the Doctor of Humane Letters.
Congratulations, Dr. Simpson. We proceed to the awarding of degrees, and Dr. Andy Kent, Executive Vice President and Provost, will present the candidates for their respective degrees. Dr. Kent.
Mr. President, as you know, we have an exciting opportunity to cheer on our USA Jaguars as they take on Western Michigan tomorrow evening in the IS-4S Salute to Veterans Bowl. In an effort to allow these outstanding student athletes to participate in today's commencement ceremony and return to Montgomery to prepare for the football game that will take place tomorrow evening, we will begin with these students. Will these student athletes please stand? Mr. President, I present them to you and recommend that their degrees be awarded.
Dr. Kent, by virtue of the authority granted to me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby award to each of our graduates the degree for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations thereunto appertaining. The marshals will direct you to the stage.
The respective college dean will present the diplomas and will join me and President Bonner and our athletic director, Dr. Joel Erdman, and members of our Board of Trustees in congratulating these degree candidates. Dr. Ferguson will call the roll.
College of Arts and Sciences, Dean Andre Wierzbecki. DeMarcus Juan Thomas. Jarrell Anthony Gibbs. Ricky DeAndre Hyatt, Jr. Mitchell College of Business, Dean Michael Capella. Brian Dillard. College of Education and Professional Studies, Dean Angela Barlow. Jonathan Carter. Christopher Wallace, Jr. College of Allied Health Professions, Dean Susan Gordon Hickey. Priya Lanique Brown.
Candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Basic Medical Sciences, Business Administration, Clinical and Counseling Psychology, Communication Sciences and Disorders, Computing, Instructional Design and Development, Marine Sciences, and Systems Engineering, and the graduate faculty for these units, please stand. Mr. President, these students and those whose names appear in the printed program have completed the required program of study for the degree in the academic units just named. On behalf of the graduate faculty, I recommend that these degrees be awarded.
By virtue of the authority granted to me by the Board of Trustees of the University of South Alabama, I hereby award to each of you the degree to which you have been recommended, with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations thereunto appertaining. The marshals will direct you to the stage.
Dr. Pardue will present the diplomas. Members of the Board of Trustees and the respective deans will join me and President Bonner in congratulating the candidates. Dr. Susan Ferguson will call the roll. Candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree, please advance with your major professor to receive your hood.
Muhammad Jubar Alam, Major Professor, Dr. Saeed Latif. Nicole Marie Arnett Sanders, Major Professor, Dr. Joseph Hare. Jennifer Lisa Barinas, Major Professor, Dr. Ryan McDermott. Aritra Badra, Major Professor, Dr. Natalie Bauer. Danasak Bamushi, Major Professor, Dr. Ryan Benton. David Allen Dalton, Jr., Major Professor, Dr. Joseph Hare. Angelia Kathleen Davis, Major Professor, Dr. Ryan McDermott. Annetta Dolowitz, Major Professor, Dr. Shenghua Jia. Stephen Francis Fick, Major Professor, Dr. James Van Hannigan. Takira Siobhan Watley Hall, Major Professor, Dr. Joelle Billingsley. Hannah Marie Hinkle, Major Professor, Dr. Joseph Currier. Thomas Marshall Lassiter, Major Professor, Dr. T. Grant Glover. Chen Chen Li. Debrada Malik, Major Professor, Dr. Jeffrey Krause. Leia Juliana Munoz Abril. Melissa Alana Myers, Major Professor, Dr. Benjamin Hill. Naima Wells, Major Professor, Dr. Joel Billingsley. Allison Nicole Rellinger, Major Professor, Dr. Jeffrey Krause. Brandy Lynn Rhodes, Major Professor, Dr. James Van Hannigan. Wendelin Risher, Major Professor, Dr. Joseph Hare. Ryan Robert Roseborough, Major Professor, Dr. Jeffrey Krause. Partha Pratim Sarkar, Major Professor, Dr. Busan Lohar. Alexandra Smith, Major Professor, Dr. Jeffrey Krause. Amanda Nicole Tuckey, Major Professor, Dr. Jonathan Audia. Stacy Elizabeth Wellborn, Major Professor, Dr. Donald Mosley.
I now present the candidates for the Doctor of Education degree in the College of Education and Professional Studies. Will these candidates and the graduate faculty of this college please stand? Mr. President, these students and those whose names appear in the printed program have completed the required program of study for the degree in the academic unit just named. On behalf of the graduate faculty, I recommend the degrees be awarded.
By virtue of the authority granted to me by our Board of Trustees, I hereby award to each of you the degree for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations thereunto appertaining. The marshals will direct you to the stage.
Dean Pardue will present the diplomas. Dean Barlow and members of the Board of Trustees will join me and President Bonner in congratulating the degree candidates. Dr. Ferguson will call the roll. Candidates for the Doctor of Education degree, please advance with your major professor to receive your hood and diploma.
Sabrina Xiaoyan Liu, Major Professor Dr. Peggy Delmas. Melissa Pierce, Major Professor Dr. Wanda Malding Green. Melissa Poole Wiggum, Major Professor Dr. Bentara Morton, hooded by Dr. Wanda Malding Green. Lauren Ladette Modisa, Major Professor Dr. Peggy Delmas.
I now present the doctoral candidates in the College of Nursing. Candidates for the Doctor of Nursing Practice degree and the graduate faculty of this college, please stand. Mr. President, these students and those whose names appear in the printed program have completed the required program of study for the degree in the academic unit just named. On behalf of the graduate faculty, I recommend that these degrees be awarded.
By virtue of the authority granted to me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby award to each of you the degree for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations thereunto appertaining. The marshals will direct you to the stage.
Dean Pardue will present the diplomas. Dean Heather Hall and members of the Board of Trustees will join me and President Bonner in congratulating the degree candidates. Dr. Ferguson will call the roll. Candidates for the Doctor of Nursing Practice degree, please advance to be recognized.
Opiyinka Deborah Udisoli. Stephanie Akuni. Karen Anderson. Oluwatomini Alawumi Ayodele. Kelly Michelle Bedlin. Katrina Clax. Stacy Marie Courtright. Tamika Danielle Cunningham. Cecilia Ari Ebo. Elizabeth Tren Garbo. Brianna Camille Garcia. Laura Kincaid Gilmore. Laura Ann Heindel. Chamberlain Scott Howell. Kalmisha Kayanta Huff. Kahindi Ibitola. Daphne Jenkins Webster. Sharon Nicole Jerome. Grace Mumbi Kamau. Ashley Lachey Kern. Olivia Starks Lanier. Whitney Perez Lashua. Lillian Walegua Mabiru. Jenna Renee McCall. Samuel Mukana Mugo. Irene Mutembe. Mabel Bobo Saga. Stella Aloichi Ogumike. Anuli Okolo. Janet Emersomi Olapipo. Erica Monique Prado Del Rey. Fallon Pryor Anderson. Esther Teresa Pulliam. Angela Erica Roque. Jana Salasari. Lauren Morgan Rubianis. Samantha Brooks Smith. Felicia Ochuku Solomon. Asia Starwood. Ashley Strait. Courtney Allison Taylor. Whitney Thomas. Kimberly Adler Thompson. Wendy Townley. Omar Villarreal. Kayla Janae White. Candace Eloise Williams. Pachia Zhang. Lasias Tegan Agum. Vanetta Diali Balawi Wingala. Ivienwa Viola Nuera Ama. Sunny Bisong Defang. Louis Jeremy Ladner.
We proceed to the awarding of the Master's in Educational Specialist degrees to those candidates who have completed the required program of study. I will present the candidates for their respective degrees. Candidates for the Master's in Educational Specialist degrees and the graduate faculty, please stand. Mr. President, these students and those whose names appear in the printed program are candidates for the degrees in the academic unit just named. On behalf of the graduate faculty, I recommend that these degrees be awarded to the candidates who have completed the required program of studies.
By virtue of the authority granted to me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby award to each of you who has completed the required program of study the degree for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations thereunto appertaining. The marshals will direct you to the stage.
Dean Pardue will present the diplomas. The respective college dean will join me and President Bonner in congratulating the degree candidates. Dr. Ferguson will call the roll.
Camille Hadi Bonura. Kendarius Malik Floyd. Calicia Nichelle Haynes. Stuart Michael McNair. Tushti Mitra. Noel Edward Hand, Jr. Dara Dalkumar Patel. James Reginald Poindexter, Jr. LaShoy Russell. Shawnice Alexon White. Rachel Marie Gonzalez. Ayan Ahmed Dani. Sarah Anjali Lemaire. Annie Segunda. Annie Segunda Parimula Teglatati. College of Business. College of Arts and Sciences, Allison Christine Searsma. You start College of Business. College of Business. Randall Wesley McKnight. Brittany Lee Pitts. Marion Jamel Creel. Coda Rain King. College of Education and Professional Studies, Dean Angela Barlow. Haley Ariana Bowler. Megan Tisdale Booker. Audrey Denise Bowling. Eleanor Faye Brown. Jessica Walls Cassidy. Elizabeth Page Desmond. Bobby Janae Ducksworth. Brandy Turner Purvis. Caitlin Sheffield Smith. Jordan Kevin Wayne Taylor. Abby Lee White. Haley B. Willis. Carly Amanda Wilson. Whitney Michelle Withers. Peyton Nicole Benoit. Aubrey Simone Dogan Parker. Abigail Ruth Lawrence. Carla T. McCants. Kiara Simone Tucker. Dieta Kandisha Johnson. College of Engineering, Dean Darrell James. Yeshwant Kumar Kanchetti. Pius Chowdhury. Shrikant Jungum. Pranisha Mushyam. Sankath Reddy Nuthkanlanti. Derek Don Logan. Tejaswi Donpati. School of Computing, Dean Todd Andel. Laxmi Priyanka Dulum. Sharat Chandra Gudvali. Priyanka Kunchala. Ina June Edstrom. Destin Alexander Hinkle. Micah James Israel. Chad Benjamin Caligari. Raul Reddy Chada. Navanitha Van Gulda. Pat Capps Covey College of Allied Health Professions, Dean Susan Gordon Hickey. Danielle Nicole Heller. Catherine Blair Atkins. Addison Ann Balcom. Kyla J.L. Brown. Emily Caroline Carter. Kendall Harrison Chambliss. Hannah Elizabeth Cherry. Brionna Nicole Coburn. Isabel Collins. Cameron Lane Cox. Catherine Nicole Crochet. Catherine Lynn Daniel. Lauren E. Donovan. Julie Ann Grissett. Emma F. Groom. Sarah Elise Hill. Mimi Elizabeth Hope. Elizabeth Arizona Johnson. Randa Day Johnson. Erin Biley Loper. Darby Jean Malone. Avery K. McClure. Helen Ann McKinnish. Michelle R. Moats. Nicole Avery Pugh. Madeline Rose Reed. Caroline Faith Russell. Reagan Jane Schutzman. Lillian Jane Swearingen. Mary Stewart Sheegun. Emily Rebecca Sims. Rachel Cargill Sipper. Laura Kate Toronto. Athena Marie Veers. Elizabeth Johnson Welch. Elena Riley White. Kylie Pearl Wilbur. Jacob L. Wood. College of Nursing, Dean Heather Hall. Rimi Aboud. Sheba Abraham. Erica Renice Adams. Sarah Adeali. Carla Albrecht. Tanya D. Anthony. Jenna Lene Anzalone. Angelette Ann Aoki. Angela Marie Ayton. Terry L. Bailey. Shannon Barnes. Kara Danielle Hardy Bennett. Jasmine Bass. Sanisha Belk. Daphne Joey Benjamin. Neftali Hulis. Elizabeth Helen Berry. Rasadat Akiyemi. Brittany Alexandra Belati. Maya Kieran Bishop. Deval Blackman. Jada Elizabeth Blackwell. Inez Blanchard. Oshina Bowman. Morgan Boyd. Ashley Brooke Boyd. Samantha Lauren Bradshaw. Jessica Rose Bridgman. Summer Brister. Jasmine Shantaria Brock. Stephanie LaShawn Browning. Andre Lyons Bruce. Tamar Brunosh. Julie Calcagno. Sarah Bates Camp. Christina Lorette Cancian. Mary Castle. Andrew Kyle Couthen. Stephanie Satut. Miranda Renee Chandler. Ashley Ward Chasson. China Rosette Bravo Clemente. Teresa Marie Klein. Chelsea Marie Cole. Brandy Nikita Compton. Javasia Davenport. Jenna Decubelis. Abigail Duet. Jaleesa Drew. Eustace Alabru Dunn. Susanna Joy Durant. Colby Douglas Edmonds. Iman Ilbadri. Lindsay Ellis. Chiquetta V. Etheridge. Anthony Chase Eubanks. Leilani Shani Evans. Nicole Franco. Ama Y. Fredua. Stephanie Gatto. Paula Gibson. Kristen LeRae Glover. Kaylee Gooden. Brittany M. Gordon. Fiza Greenway. Anna Linnea Grimes. Molly Guin. Megan Hall. Dawn Harris. Haley Vanessa Harris. Shay Catlin Hasty. Baxter J. Heflin. Chandra D. Howard. Jana Aranda Hume. Letisa Virgil Husband. Jordan Irie. Adriana Nicole Jackson. Haley Victoriano Jackson. Hannah Jo Jakesley. Asia Johnson. Courtney Johnson. Destiny Cayenne Hammer. Heidi Johnson. Vincent Lewis Johnson. Lindsay Marie Kappas. Sharzad Karimi. Kimberly A. Keith. Michael Kelleher. Ashton Victoria Kemp. Maida Susan Knobloch. Toshiba Kanyang. Christian John LaBeouf. Lauren Bowdwin Lee. Donna Olivia Lucas. Tiffany Lucas. Antonio Alberto Diaz. Aminu Sufu Mahmood. Natalie Gigwisha Mahmood. Shamika Malone. Jordan Lynette Manning. Michelle Ann Marquette. Sierra B. Martin. Caroline Mayfield. Allison Denise McDonald. Miguel Angel Mendez. Ashlyn Marie Miller. Christina Ruth Miller. Joshua Montgomery. Erica Christina Moore. Ashley Morris. Casey B. Mouchon. Kaylin Mullins. Francisca Mutai. Hannah K. Nezik. Tamara Newell. Chola Obiku. Alfoma P. Obiobulu. Jean April Ortega. Alyssa M. Pars. Viviana Catherine Pearson. Emily Elizabeth Miller Myers. Christina Marie Olson. Andrea M. Peck. Elizabeth Perez. Latoya Denise Phillips. Megan Phillips. Anna Marie Preston. Gabrielle Price. Jamie Danielle Pretty. Megan Lynn Rickett. Amanda Riley. Azia Howard. Asia Detrice Roberts. Rachel Ann Robilio. Dorothea Yolanda Rogers. Melinda Rose Rowland. Chantel Charisse Ruffin. Octavia Alexandria Russell. Aubrey Danielle Sabur. Natisha Saul. Sarah Scott. Leslie Shattles. Frances Elizabeth Smith. Warren Ray Ramil Salon. Matthew Charles Stevens. Melkelia N. Stewart. Jenna Hebert Steitzlin. Melanie Grace Thornton. Sarah Caitlin Straka. Sarah Hannah Strange. Kimberly N. Searles. Lauren Elizabeth Swanson. Candace Granberry Taylor. Jordan L. Tessman. Brittany Cheyenne Wade. Lauren Elizabeth Walker. Casey Michelle Ward. JC Ashford Watts. Samantha Macy Weber. Kaylee Hanna. Kelsey Lynn Whitney. Tiffany Kathleen Wykowski. Joshua Wilhelmi. Kristen Williams. Courtney Lynn Williams. Linda Danae Williams. Mary Elizabeth Williams. Felicia Renee Wilson. Hee-Jin Yoon. Imelda Ufani. Obiageri Rosemary Aguili. Casey F. Cochran. Charlotte Juanita Johnson. Andrea Rayvon Kearns. Tramelia D. Kelly Sennett. Babita Kadka. Emmanuel Matheri. Ariana R. Mercadal. Mutima Malongwe. Anthony Kamani Jinja. Charlene Shanita Schumper.
We proceed to the awarding of baccalaureate degrees to those candidates who have completed the required program of study. I would like to once again remind you that we hope each of you will remain to the completion of the ceremony in order to be part of the special celebration for recognizing our 100th graduate. Candidates for the baccalaureate degrees and the faculty in the colleges, please stand. Mr. President, these students and those whose names appear in the printed program are candidates for the degrees in the academic units named. On behalf of the faculty of these units, I recommend that the degrees be awarded to those candidates who have completed the required program of study.
Thank you, Dr. Kent. By virtue of the authority granted to me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby award to each of you who has completed the required program of study the degree for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations, such as joining the National Alumni Association, thereunto appertaining. The marshals will direct you to the stage.
The respective college dean will present the diplomas and will join me and President Bonner in congratulating the degree candidates. Dr. Ferguson will call the roll.
To those who have come to honor our graduates, we understand your enthusiasm. However, please be mindful that all of our graduates deserve equal respect. Excessive and prolonged cheering and applause can drown out the name and the moment for the next graduate. We ask that you please be considerate. College of Arts and Sciences, Dean Andre Risbecki. Meadow Lynn Armstrong. Susan Grace Barentine. Christian S. Bennett, summa cum laude. Diala Sharon Boriak, cum laude. Riley Ariana Boyd. Megan O. Brewer, summa cum laude. Darby Lynn Broadus, summa cum laude. Ariane Keelis Brookins. Kendasha Jamira Brown, magna cum laude. Chanel Denise Bumpers. Madison D. Burkholder. Ida Bryant Coleman. Sabrina F. Collins. Shelby Elena Cumlander. V.T. Dang. Richard I. Derbury. DeBerry. Kiana V. Dennis, cum laude. Garrett Donaldson, magna cum laude. Christina Marie Lynn Torres Eubanks. Brittany Yvonne Yutzi. Helen Alexandria Fargala. Derek Logan Gatlin. Vivian Damaris Giles. Jocelyn LaShawn Harris. Roderick C. Harris. Bryson Nevada Holcomb. Catherine E. Jackson. Trinity Ayana Jenkins, cum laude. Jakisha Deasia Johnson. Sarah Frances Clark. Stella Elizabeth Callister. Ryan Grant Labrato, cum laude. Jason Harbison. Mary Bragg. Ashley Victoria Krzyzanowski, summa cum laude. Matthew James Messia. Gretchen Elise Kraus, magna cum laude. Megan Ariana Lang, summa cum laude. Heather R. Lawley, summa cum laude. Preston S. Norton, summa cum laude. Emily F. Deaton, magna cum laude. Bodine Degli Umberti. Jaylyn Elise Dixon. Matthew Lee McDonald. DeQuanda Catrice Magby, summa cum laude. Jaylyn Samaj Johnson. Sophia L. Odlin, cum laude. Amber Rittenhouse, summa cum laude. Dalton Joshua Shannon, magna cum laude. Tyresha Whitley. India L. Woodard. Anna E. Glass. Danny M. Maxon, summa cum laude. Jamie McLean Pickens, summa cum laude. Carolyn Jeanette Regnier. Olivia Rouse. Voldemir Romanovich Satsuk. Marjorie Lanil Scott, cum laude. Ariana M. Smith, magna cum laude. Tamala M. Stallworth. Reagan Stewart. Allison Taylor. Brianna Morgan Viger. Allison D. Boyles, cum laude. Najura Michelle Weathersby. Nicholas Garrett Wiggins, cum laude. Ava L. Willingham, cum laude. Mary Elizabeth Francis Wolf, summa cum laude, University Honors College. Taylin Marie Young. Grace Elizabeth Bashirs. Hannah Elizabeth Talley Shaw. Hannah Victoria Smith. Naisha Jalen Stabler, cum laude. Catherine Maria Ray, cum laude. Jacob Tanner Barefoot. Bryn Alexander Bentley. Holly Marie Bowman. Kadriana Keontae Brown. Olivia Marie Callahan, summa cum laude. Robert Dwayne Casey. Olivia Grace Clark. Gavin Cole Cooper. Carson Lane Davies. Emily M. Drinkard. John Conley Fontana. Connor Ryan Eubanks. Elizabeth Foster. Elena Marie Gaynor. Courtney L. Good. Ariel J. Hampton. Mujahid Harame Abram. Austin D. Linton. Elizabeth Ann McDaniel. Lillian Grace McKissick. Ann Cameron Dongo. Maya Elaine Nichols. Caitlin Brianna Parks. Shadamian M. Rankins. Lauren McKenna Rogers. Sarah Grace Johnson. Ashlyn A. McKelly, cum laude. Charity S. Mills. Monique Rochelle Martin, summa cum laude. Daviana R. Rael. Sage Madison Turner. Jose Joaquin Pardo Granados. Kurt William Schmidtgens. Camden Elena Skinner. Matthew Tomley, magna cum laude. Jose Martin Villegas, magna cum laude. Emma Jane Woody. Janiyah DeQuise Wright. Tommy E. Dunham, magna cum laude. Tasia S. Jackson. Seth James Ergermeyer. Irina Isabel Leon Sanchez, summa cum laude. Solange Silva, summa cum laude, Departmental Honors College. Zaria C. Springer. Mitchell College of Business, Dean Michael Capella. Christopher Charles Dent. Lou V. Deep. Danielle Diaz, cum laude. Jonathan Hollins Dallas Daffin. Emma Claire Cross, magna cum laude. Cameron Paul Coker. Morgan McKay Calvert, magna cum laude. Christopher Cameron Brewer. Trenton H. Brannon. Jalen Rashad Bell. Nia Mariah Lauren Belser. Taya Michelle Battle. Andrew R. Bartlett, cum laude. Alexander Frank Voronsky, magna cum laude. Jordan Monet Barron Walker. Anne Elizabeth Askew. Benjamin Douglas Ankerson. Cody A. Nix. Peyton Murphy, cum laude. James Ahmad Muhammad. Lynn Gia Mothershed. Sarah Josepha Moore. Jordan T. McCollum, cum laude. Thomas Martin McCarty. Jace B. McBride. Charbel Andrew Mawad, summa cum laude. Olivia L. Milasevich, magna cum laude. Mary Jane Livingston, summa cum laude. Jamie McCauley Lonier. Mary Allison Lindsay. Aiden Cole Ladner. Ryan Kirkendall. Caitlin M. Hunt. Ben Graham Hoffman, summa cum laude. Trevor Stewart Harris. Morgan Alyssa Harrelson. Jacob C. Green, magna cum laude. Kenneth Braxton Haas. Stephen Andrew Harbison. Miles H. Goodman. Akiva Fry. Megan Elizabeth Escobar, magna cum laude. Nicholas Taylor. Quinn Noctai. Tyler Matthew Smith. Alexis Monique Sewell. Connor Lane Rushing, cum laude. Andre Pongpit, cum laude. Brandon Michael Wade. Grayson Reese Webb. Jalisa Poe. Aaron Peschel. Maggie Lee Overstreet. Hannah Overstreet. Dev Kumar Patel. Alyssa Ann Westerman, cum laude. Hunter Cody Williams. Vasily Weigert. Ethan Jennings Wright, cum laude. Jack Russell Wright IV, magna cum laude. College of Education and Professional Studies, Dean Angela Barlow. Amber Lee Hartman, summa cum laude. Colleen M. Jackson. Matthew Bray Livingston. Lauren T. Walters, cum laude. Ashley Marie Webb. Jackson Conley Weaver. Kendall Lee White. Lindsay Morgan White, magna cum laude. Jasmine Montrese Whitaker. Tashad N. Wingfield. Morgan Camille Wormley, cum laude. Peyton Elizabeth Young, magna cum laude. Noah Jackson Bussman. Miles Edmund Arnsdorf. Makia Thrash. Sarah Lee Addison. Giuseppe Agaletti. Molly Kate Atkins, magna cum laude. Taylor Rudden Atkinson, summa cum laude. Lauren Gabrielle Barraza, summa cum laude. Delina Colleen Buffman, summa cum laude. Wayne E. Biggs, summa cum laude. Claire Marie Boone, cum laude. Alyssa Taylor Chavez. Brooklyn Ryder Clay. Alexis Ayana Collins, summa cum laude. Samuel Dennis Collins, cum laude. Clay Parrish Cotney. Lauren Dean. Audrey Shanae Demento. Madison Taryn Dixon. Bella Lauren Esposito. Rebecca L. Evans. Rihanna Jessica Sneeds Finch. Nia Elise Ford. Lainey Renee Forrester, cum laude. Asha Christina Gray. Madeline Rose Goodwin, cum laude. Haley Elizabeth Harper, magna cum laude. Haley R. Hemingway, magna cum laude. Ann Rains Holzboom, summa cum laude. Taylor Simone Jackson. Kyla Johnson. Garfield Johns. Cole Joseph Ketzner, magna cum laude. Anne Marie Kite, summa cum laude. McKenna Page Kimbrell. Agul D. Court. Anna Lindsay Lemire. Heather Taylor Lavana, cum laude. David J. Law. Brian Patrick Kobe. Laith Marjan. Anna Marie Loberg, magna cum laude. Amaya N. Ross, summa cum laude. Peyton Lowry. Chloe Alexis Lyle. Olivia C. Madison. Tori Elizabeth McDaniel. Hannah Nicole McFerrin, summa cum laude. Ryan Nakan. Amina D. Nasser. Aubrey Grace Nix, cum laude. Charlotte Morgan Orick, magna cum laude. Lily Victoria Pierce, summa cum laude. Boysha Haley Pelt. Haley Wiggins Philippi, summa cum laude. Madison Leanne Riley, summa cum laude. Kara Elizabeth Roberts. Rochelle Elaine Rush, summa cum laude. Hannah Nicole Sheveland, summa cum laude. Dalton Elizabeth Schenk. Sarah Victoria Simpson, magna cum laude. Adeline C. Snow. Julieta Soria Silva. Zoe A. Stokes, summa cum laude. Allison Page Luckhart, cum laude. Peyton Christine Mann. Teresa Jornay Lewis. Jamie Caprice McCullough, cum laude. Heidi Maria Schwartz, cum laude. Tyson Christopher Spencer. Brittany H. Stafford, magna cum laude. Paige Therrell, magna cum laude. Heather Izelle Thurs, summa cum laude. Chanel Marie Toyer. Zoe Suzanne Van Ryn, cum laude. College of Engineering, Dean Darrell James. William J. Bond. Jacob A. Joy. Evan Michael Miller, summa cum laude. Robin E. Moss, magna cum laude. Jonathan Lynn Slocum. Jacob Yates. Matthew Lee Crump. Joshua A. French. Andrew Caleb Hannicrott. College of Computing, Dean Todd Andel. Deontay Anderson, magna cum laude. Robert Earl Anderson III. N. Gage Bullard. Zachary Glenn Lavender. Ryan Austin Lee. Mitch Min Chan Mai. Shane Alexander Martin. Raven D. Stone. Adrian Tapia. Hirschman Tren. Ahmed Imad Zatoun, magna cum laude. Teen Fan, magna cum laude. Anthony Joel Frederick. Quinn Alexander Harrington. Richard K. Martin. Daniel David Martinez. Cameron A. Ware. Robert William Beck. Michael Tyler Cook, cum laude. Amir Jawad Kasham. Urushi Patel. Talia Valizu Pina, cum laude. Davis 6. Caleb Michael Tanner, cum laude. Colin Williams. Julianne Zogby. Pat Capps Covey, College of Allied Health Professions, Dean Susan Gordon Hickey. Sydney Lee Alexander, magna cum laude. Claire Allison Arnold, summa cum laude. Alexis Mihan Bowie, magna cum laude. Alexis Mercedes Couture. Emily Rose Crouch. Miriam A. Elias. Julia Rain Hinkle. Hannah Marie Mayfield. Christopher Andrew McPherson. Tina Kim Wen. Jenna M. Pertweet, summa cum laude. Brandon Lynn Pham, cum laude. Ireland S. Smith, cum laude, University Honors College. Jonathan William Edwin Stevens. McKenna Michelle Ware. Natalie Lynn Waters, magna cum laude. Hunter Van Watson. Alexandra Elaine Eilers. Riley Elizabeth Grimes. Brody Lee Jones. Pearson M. Rubianis. Caleb Merrick Williams, summa cum laude. Alyssa Lakin Young. Ladadra Renee Bryant. Alexis Lee Burkhart, magna cum laude. Belle Rose Carney, magna cum laude. Lauren Taylor DeLacher. Elizabeth Eileen Lurch. Aubrey Danielle Skipper. Kelly M. Turner. Yvonne Lynette Hernandez. Kayla Dion Smith. Brianna Ray Stewart. Tiffany F. Trotter. Emily E. Stevens. Farron Brown. Morellis Paola Galindo Ithier, cum laude. Chinar Adham Huwami, magna cum laude. Layla Inkinda. Lily Catherine Woods, cum laude. Amy Jasmine Figueroa. College of Nursing, Dean Heather Hall. Kayla Brooke Allen. Cassidy Grace Andrews, cum laude. Amanda Nicole Anthony. Casey Baldwin. Allison Gable Boudreau. Trinity M. Bradley. Micaiah Keeley Bright. LaHenry Dyson Buckley. Jocelyn Wilder Carpenter. Emma Grace Chastain. Carson Shea Koppuck, magna cum laude. Kayla L. Davis. Vonda Ann Dusek. Jennifer Elaine Early. Latadra Chantrell Fox. Maya Nicole Lee Gray. Caitlin Marie Geis, cum laude. Lauren E. Hare. Carter Price Hevner. James Everett Hill, Jr., magna cum laude. Christopher Grant Hoover. Brian J. Hosley. Valerie Rose Hudson. Chelsea S. Jackson Mitchell. Lenautica N. Johnson. Nadia McKell Johnson. Madeline P. King. Madeline Grace Langston. Akila Love. Skylar McInnes, magna cum laude. Skylar Nicole Mitchell. Jessica G. Mixon Dates. Grace Madison Morgan, cum laude. Jordan Cheyenne Nicholson. Tyler Michael Norman. Megan Kumar O'Melian, cum laude. Rachel Lee Phillips. Chantivia Alexia Potter. Shane Lavelle Poe. Nigeria Latrice Reddix. Kaylee Jean Reed. Terica Rhodes. Brandon Ray Russell. Madeline Lee Ryan. Tamaya Janae Simmons. Cameron Spires Irby. Elizabeth Stutz. Faiza Abdullah Sylvester. Hannah Marie Talley. Jordan L. Talmadge. Daphne Donnell II. Haley L. Tong. Branson R. Ward. Elijah Monique Ware. Devin Elise Wells, magna cum laude. Jade Nicole West. Yamaya K. Wilder. Izibua Azimende Omakaro. Morgan Alexis Capps. Shakira Ashanti Renee Lee.
Congratulations. You are now a part of the history of the University of South Alabama, an important part, because today you helped us mark our 100,000th graduate. This is worthy of a round of applause. It's a tradition for undergraduates to wear the tassels on your caps on the right side, which symbolizes your time as a student. Your degrees have now been conferred, and you have joined the ranks of our alumni. So you may now move your tassels to the left side of your caps. As I have told every graduating class and every group of students that we recruit, you today have earned a first-class ticket to a brighter future with a degree from the University of South Alabama. You also earned the right and opportunity to go out and make a difference in the world. And today, in celebration of our 100,000th graduate, we're going to invite Mobile's Excelsior Brass Band to lead you out playing Do What You Wanna. Congratulations, and go Jags!